Good morning. I'm going to talk briefly about the decompress curve and what I mean by that, my theory of that. So basically, if you have seen one of my other videos on the curve diagram as far as the move curve or the educate curve or nourish curve or the m.e.n.d curve, which is a general combination of all of these, you'll know that the curve is basically like this, kind of like a pendulum, and if you right in the middle is vacillating between neutral, and then there's positive side and the negative side, and I'll probably have already put a picture of this to this video, but what I'm recommending is that basically this curve is a period of time and also a quantitative decision points throughout your day or throughout your week or your month or your life, where the more of the positive decisions that you'll make, that you have the opportunity to make, the better health and wellness that you'll have throughout your life and be able to achieve these goals of health, wellness, well-being, and happiness. So as far as decompression, I think that the points of decompression that you have to make throughout the day, they're not as many as the decision points of eating or the decision points of moving or even educating yourself and awareness of yourself. But they can be as profound of a positive or negative effect as anything else that I'm recommending. So that means that it's exceptionally important for these periods of decompression that you make the right decision, that you choose the right path to decompress, rather than having no awareness, or actually having awareness and choosing the negative one. So some negative forms of decompression would be basically choosing 5 or 6 hours of television a day. I think is probably one of the most common ones, as well as some people actually decompress with food, but then you can kind of revert back to the nourish curve on that. Then you have alcohol, cigarette smoking, drug abuse, these types of things. But I think probably the biggest decompression that's found in American society is just basically watching TV. So the problem with watching TV to decompress is that, one, it diverts your attention from self-awareness to an external fictitious awareness. And when you're doing that, and it takes a lot of time. So time that you could be spending moving or doing journaling or doing meditation or doing reading or spending time with your family or your friends, you're basically sitting down in a static position. Actually, it's actually less than a static position. It's a negative position where you're kind of hunched over. You're putting your body in a position of weakness. And when you do this, there's cumulative negative effects that happen over time when you do this on a regular basis. Versus if you were decompressing in a positive way, such as just basically going on a walk, going on a hike, going on a bike ride, spending some time at the gym, stretching, whatever it is that your preference is to actually move your body, decompresses your body and decompresses yourself from stress. And this is a decompression of physical stress as well as emotional stress. So it's very important that on this curve that you're not just neutral on this decompression, that you're actually doing positive things to decompress in a positive way. And the more of these decisions that you make, that the higher level you're going to get on your path to wellness and well-being and happiness. So take a look at the other videos on the curve diagrams as far as the m.e.n.d curve and moving, education, nourishing, and you'll get some. The good thing about these other things is that they all kind of are interrelated. Some are very specific, but a lot of the times, like if you move, you're also decompressing. So what you want to do is actually choose behaviors that are knocking out 2 or 3 birds with one stone in a positive way versus behaviors that are actually affecting you in 2 or 3 areas of your life in a negative way, such as, like I just described with the watching TV. It decreases the potential for negative potential on the move curve. So as well as the educational curve. So anyway, have a good day and good luck, and enjoy yourself. Thank you. Get your m.e.n.d on.